Well now, what I'd like to do now is go home and have a joint and watch a video. However... Right, without further ado, it's not a play by Shakespeare. It's a linking device in order to introduce the next act of the evening. Here he is. He's got a haircut. He's funny. His name is Kevin Day.
God has appeared to me in my flat, disguised as a burning bush. I did what any of you would have done. I prostrated myself at God's roots, and in a humble voice I said unto God, "Oi, that's 10 quid's worth of Busy Lizzie you've just incinerated." I was neglected as a child. I remember when my parents made the decision, fuck it, neglect him. I became a lonely child. Even Harry Krishna ignored me. What confidence I managed to retain into my teenage years was quickly shattered by the first school disco. I was dressed to thrill. Platform shoes, high waist, flared trousers, with those pockets on the knee only a chimpanzee could reach. Fuck, where's my dinner money gone? Polo neck jumper underneath the flowery shirt collar down to there. Mark Bolan's still alive. Pissed out of my brain on 3 snowballs. The school hall in Battersea is transformed into a New York nightclub, and I make my entrance to a smoochy status quo number. Hello, darling. Fancy a dance then? What, to status quo, mate? I'd rather eat my budgie. 2 hours later, total panic. The last slow one, I'm reduced to snogging with my mate Steve because he's got the longest hair. A miracle occurred. Whether she was pissed, whether she did it for a bet, I don't know. One of these girls came down from her pedestal, wafted over to me on a haze of Charlie and said, "Would you like to take me home?" I thought, play it cool. Be sophisticated. You're 16 now, Kevin. Hide the erection. Well, babe, that all depends where you live. No, Ipswich is fine by me. 4 hours later, outside her front door, "Do you want to come in for a snog, Kevin?" "Why, haven't you got any coffee?" And 2 minutes after that, we're kissing away as only 16-year-old Catholics can kiss. Mouth wide open, tongue firmly planted in the back of your own throat. Suddenly she whispered, "I'm just going to slip into something more comfortable." A bit confusing, the settee was long, it was soft, what could be more comfortable? And then it occurred to me that this was in fact the moment I'd been waiting for all these years. The moment of sexual fulfillment. I thought, great. Can't wait to get to school on Monday. I can stop lying, start exaggerating, terrific. Oh, a laugh and a clap, eh? Just like my last sexual experience. Bit of nudging going on down that table there. I'm a bit of a sensitive man myself, actually. Bob Hoskins' haircut notwithstanding. And there's one very important thing. If you want to be a sensitive man, boys, you have to be politically aware. Now, you've got to get involved, you've got to get organised. Now, normally you make a decision like that, your first thought turns to the Socialist Workers' Party. Everyone knows the SWP, political equivalent of Jehovah's Witnesses. Get off my fucking leg. I don't want a paper. Fascists. There's no SWP branch in Streatham. Well, there wouldn't be. There's no art college in Streatham, let's be fair. Streatham, you want to be radical, you want to be trendy, you've got two choices. You've got the Labour Party, you've got CND. I've thought about the Labour Party, but how can you take any group seriously whose leader is called Neil? So I thought, right, it'll have to be CND. I'd been thinking along those lines anyway. Those of you who don't know Streatham, very trendy place. Statue of Laura Ashley in the High Road, for example. Real meat in the wimpy, this sort of thing. And you know those dodgy comics that come out with jokes like, help, my town's so fucking hard that any dog with one ear is a visitor. Streatham, full of dogs with one ear. They've all been liberated from research establishments. Live in stripped pie and safe kennels next to the common. Now, honestly, the high road's full of them looking for cigarette shops still open after 7 o'clock. Like. People say it's not British to take the piss out of dogs, and that's right. I just hate them. I can't help it. I hate dogs. I was brought up with dogs. My mum used to say, if only he could talk, why? What's he likely to say? Hello, Rove. Had a good day today then, mate? What you done then? Well, I had a shit. What else did you then? 2 shits, I think. Didn't read any good books then, Rove? No, I had a shit on one. The other reason I don't like dogs is I actually started off in show business, with a talking dog act. Kevin and Dylan, the dyslexic Doberman. So I used to say things like, I say, Dylan, what's it like sitting on sandpaper then? And he'd say, roof. And I'd say, no, rough. He'd say, well, what are you asking me for then? Actually, I was a bit upset when my mum's dog died, I must say that. I mean, I could have swerved, couldn't I? I like cats. Never see cats in the police force, do you? That's why I like them. Look stupid with a helmet on anyway, I suppose, really, wouldn't it? Wouldn't have the same impact either, would it? Get him, puss. You'll have to be a comic. My name's Kevin, enjoy the rest of the night.
Kevin Day there. That was Kevin Day.